Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing Card Making Monday, or Monday Card Making, which is inspired by Ruth Burr, and she's doing Card Making Monday, so with a hashtag. So if you want to join in and make a card on a Monday, that'd be lovely. So I'll put the link to Ruth's channel below. Today I'm going to be using Uniquely Creative's Industrial Standard collection, and I'm going to be using the same two things for the bases, and then how I'm changing it up to make them look a little bit different. So I've got my things here. I've already inked them around with forest moss and ground espresso. The reason why I did it twice was because I found, and I didn't mean to order the oxide stuff. The oxide stuff seems to be a little bit more oxidization kind of thing. So when you do forest moss, it doesn't look greenish, it looks more brownish anyways. Well, sort of green, like I'll show you. It's sort of like, it's green, but it's got a hint of yellow in it because of the oxidation in it. Anyway, so yellow, I don't know. No, it's not really yellow, is it? It's sort of like a rusty colour kind of thing. Anyway, so I've done that because I thought that would save a bit of time. And I've cut my bases, ready to go. So just use the same two bases for the two cards, and just change it up a little bit, make them look a little bit different. I love this collection. I actually made a journal with this collection. It's really grungy and different, and it's also got this sort of brightness as well if you want to use that instead. But I love the layers on this. Not everybody likes layers, but I do. Yes, I know I could tear it, but I don't know what it is about the double-sided tape. I find it hard to sort of tear it. Oh, must be something wrong with me, I think. I see other people. Sorry, I'm casually just realised how much noise that is making. Sorry. Hopefully that's all I need. You can put the tape in a bit more in the middle if you want to tuck some things underneath it. That's a good tip to have. So, oh, I lost my bin for my soft plastics. Just fallen off. It's cold here. I'm doing this in advance like I usually do. It's cold here this morning in Adelaide, even colder than Canberra. .4 degrees or something. It's cold. So these are the first two layers that I'm using on both the cards. This layer and this layer. So we're going to go and help my mum out with something later on. If you're new to my channel, I lost my mum. I lost my dad in August last year, and we've been helping my mum out with different things. And because we lived in Britain before we emigrated to Australia when I was 7, so both my mum and dad worked in Britain, so they're entitled to have the British pension. But the thing is the British pension have decided they want to change how they pay you into what account. So, and like a lot of old people, older people I should say, my mum has a passbook for that. So we're going to go around there at night and phone them, because sometimes that's easiest, and see if we can change it over the phone for her into another account. Tricky, I think, you know, like she finds it hard that when people, you know, to ring people and they say press this button, press that button, she gets a bit lost sometimes. So she finds that really hard to do. So hopefully we can help her out by doing that for her. Oh, I knew I should have checked it first. Oh, I never do, and I always forget. Sorry. Oh, it's coming out. That's good. So these are ticket butts are in there. Just gonna pop it in there if I can. Like that. And then this one. Do I want to put it up or not? Foam mounted or not? Maybe a little bit. These are from from Uniquely Creative as well, so cut out a bit in the middle. Not waste the bit, sort of like the leftover. That's the only thing about having round foam mounts. You've got these bits in the middle. You don't have to waste them. You can just use it like that. They're beautiful. And a few single ones. So my husband's off to help our oldest son-in-law with some. They bought an old house, but there's a bit of stuff that needs to be doing, like, you know, moving pavers and things like that. So it was a bit messy in the side path that they've going to do a bit of tidying up of that, and which involves a bit of moving of dirt and small rocks and things like that. So he's going to do that today. Do we want that in the foam mount too, do you reckon? Why is that not sticking down? You know why? Did I take the back off? No. Took the back off there, but not of the other things. That's a bit silly of me. That's better. So that's one card. I quite like the way that looks. And the other one is going to be the same, with the same bases, the same two bases I've got here. And I've inked around them as well, just to save time. I used to make loads of cards, and I don't anymore because I just don't know what to do with them anymore. I could sell a lot in the market, but that seems to have dried up. People don't seem to want to do that anymore. Well, not my particular cards, you know. It's not everybody's cup of tea, this kind of card. A lot of people do, you know, those digital type cards. So I end up giving most of my cards away, so I don't make as many as I used to, and I miss it in a way, because it's just I enjoy making the layers and seeing what I can create with the elements, and on a small base. I was, you know, like I said, I give a lot to my family, and I do give to aged care places. I haven't given any to aged care places for a while, so not ones near me, because I thought they would probably have a few from previous years. So I've been sending them to other ones. So I cut this out, and I shouldn't have done. So what I've done, I've stamped the middle of that. This stamp, I'm sorry, this is in my stash. I got it from an old card making magazine, so I used that, and I stamped camera and the sign, and I used the words that were on there to put this in the sign. So I might keep that flat, because I was going to put something else in there. I thought, oh, maybe if I just create my own background. I mean, you can create background with other things. You might have other stamps in your stash, like texture stamps, you could use just to create a bit of a background, or just use your blending tool just to create a a background using just ink, or just leave it white. You don't have to do what I did. Create an interesting card. So I'm going to use this here. And it's too big for the card, so I'm just going to do that. And ink the end. These are all in the kit, the industrial standard kit, all these things, except for the stamps, obviously. But Uniquely Creative just released a whole heap of texture stamps for July, so I'm going to go and get some. There's some really good ones. They're releasing, so I look forward to getting them. They'll be perfect for card making, but also for my journals that I make. I think that, you know, even if you don't have this stamp, I think you could make your own little signpost thing. In some cameras that were in the kit, because you can buy the papers, you know, in a pack, but you can also buy what's called a creative kit, and the creative kit comes out once a month, and in the creative kit there's always things to go with the papers, whether it be what they're called creative cuts, which is like die cuts. Sometimes they have vellum ones as well, and sometimes you get lace and lettering and all sorts of different things. So I think that was going to be a bit high. I think I should put that a bit higher. One good thing about 450, it's a bit, it gives you a bit of wriggle room. You want that one flat? Yes, I want that one flat. And this one at the top. Okay, so there's my two cards with the same sort of two layers at the bottom, and they look different on the top because they just do, because of what we did with them. So thank you very much for joining me. What a silly thing to say. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me. Please take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.